G'day, let's have a look at this cable tie tool. So this one here looks a little bit different to some other ones. So some other ones can come in this kind of pistol shape. You've got your little trigger, you pull it and kind of sits in the hand, they're nice. But this one here, you hold this way. So it's a little bit different. The construction of this one is the most noticeable one. So this is all from metal, basically just sheet metal stamped and then bent to get it all into the shape, which makes this one really nice and heavy duty. So this is probably one of my favorite cable tie tools that I've actually have used, because of how clean the cut on this tends to be. So there's a few, I guess, key features about this is you can determine exactly when you actually deem that cable tie to be tight enough and when you want to cut, which you can't do with a lot of other tools. So that's good with this one. Let's just have a look at how you actually do that. So you've got your main handles here, and then as you pull that, you see that moves down, and that's what actually does the tightening. So that's how you just go in and out, and that'll tighten up the cable tie. And then you'll get to a point and you'll hold it, and once you've decided that's actually tight enough, what you then do is then you push this upper lever here, so either with a second hand or just with your thumb, and as you do that, that actuates a little knife in here, and that's what actually cuts the cable tie. So you can see that actuating there. So that's good because it's completely independent. You can tighten it as much as you want and then cut it, whereas again, some other tools you can't do that. All right, so we can just do a quick demo. I've just got a couple of cable ties here holding a little bit of cable to some wood. So how you go about this is this lever actually faces down towards the cable tie. You run it through and then you can actually start ratcheting it. So I'll kind of lift it up so you can see it. So I can start ratcheting. You can see how that gets tight, and then you can go as much as you want. And again, once you've decided that's tight enough, you use your finger down here and you just pull that. And again, that actuates that knife and cuts it. So you can see, if I can get that at the right angle, you can see that's cut that really, really smoothly, which is what you want. So you can run your fingers over it and that's not going to cut you at all. So that's nice. And likewise, again, you can choose whenever you want to cut. So you could also just cut it wherever you want by just pulling that bottom lever. But of course, by doing that, you're going to leave these tails, which you really shouldn't do. All right, so just tighten that one up again. I'll just do another demo. So maybe go from, I guess, this way, again, lever down. And then it just depends on how you hold this. Sometimes you have this on the bottom and you hold it like that and you pull it up. So then you use your thumb to push on that. But if this is upside down, then you can kind of use your trigger finger and your other fingers down there to do that. All right, so again, let's just tighten this one up and do this one really tight. The one downside of this one, by the cutting not being automatic, is you can actually overdo it and you will just rip that whole cable tie off. So I might actually just show that with this one, is if you are really pushing it, you can see that I just snapped that whole cable tie there, and that's obviously not good. So you do have to be careful not to overdo it with this. But again, because of that, the good application of this is if you do have big, thick cable ties and you are using it for heavy duty applications and you do want things very tight, then this can come in really handy. But let's cut this one quite a lot and pull it and cut it, and you can then again see what a nice job that's done. So I'll just get that to focus. There you go, you can see what a nice clean job that's done. It's just cut it really nice and straight, so that's not going to cut anyone. The one tip when using this is if you do come from the top, it is a little bit nicer of a cut. So by the top, what I mean is, I'll show another example. So for example, with this cable tie, you want to come in from this side here, just because that's got a cleaner face. There's nothing to get in the way of the tool. Because if you come in like this, it's just a little bit more to get in the way of that knife. So you come in this way, tighten that up, pull it, cut it, and it does a nice job. So this is a really good tool. The only real downside of it is that sometimes you need to get into tight spaces and this won't work, because as you saw, you need to kind of come up like this. So if you are working in any tight spaces, especially we got to reach in somewhere, this might not be the right tool. Something like this might be better, because with this you only need this nose to go in, and then you get the tie and pull it. So I'll do another video about this one as well and then compare them all. So that's it. That's just an overview on how this metal cable tie tool works. So again, like I said, I really like it. It is really good. It's kind of good having both, or a couple of different tools for different purposes, because each tool just shines in a certain way. But I'll put links to this below so you can check that out. If you do buy through those Amazon links, it does support the channel, so that's always very much appreciated. Again, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more of this sort of stuff, and as always, have a good one.